I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with me while I experience this game for the first time. My playthrough of the Sky Trilogy, Trails in Sky Trilogy, and then hope if I can find a way to play the Crossbell two games, I will. But otherwise, we're gonna move on to Trails of Cold Steel after that. But yeah, um, we are somewhere in the first chapter, I believe. Like we just finished um, the prologue. So that's where we are. I'm gonna go back to this save because I enjoyed seeing the ambient NPC dialogue change, and I wanted to show this because I accidentally talked to this guy when I was trying to like buy stuff. What's with the baggage? Actually, we're filled on the details. Yeah. Cassius says what? And that's why you're headed to Bose? Of all people, I can't imagine that anything has happened to him. Yes, I'm under the same impression. Which is why we're off to Bose to check on things. Just sitting around would hardly make us feel better. Understandable. That's just like you kids too. Well, Charizard is tagging along. I guess there's nothing to be worried about. Good luck and be careful out there. We will. Okay, that was it. Okay, this one. The other thing I did off stream was go back to the mall, not the Malga, the Mistward Forest, because I went straight to the event I was supposed to, and I was like, oh, I wanted to explore more. And it was just some more of those bear claw plants or whatever. So that's not important. Let's see what else they say. Well, that's an awful lot of baggage you have off on a vacation, are you? Where are you headed? Well, it's no pleasure trip, but we're headed to Bose for a bit. Bose, did you say? But the airliners have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning to foot it the whole way. That's right, we are. We've been told that the trip is doable. That's true, it's not so far, but it's not so close either. It must be tough being a bracer. Uh, are all your preparations in order? Do take care of yourselves. Are you going on a trip with all that luggage? Let me know if you find anyone there who might make a good bride for my son. I'll fly out there to meet them in person. It's funny. It's crazy how much detail they put. Like most games would not go to the trouble of adding this extra dialogue. Like the fact that this world like lives on and the people know what's going on for the most part. Um, it's not like they're frozen in time and like the only time they'll do something or stuff changes is when you interact in other games anyway. The piece of septium that my dad was asked to engrave for the mayor has finally arrived. This is the first time I've ever seen such a splendid piece of esmalos. My dad, my dad's doing the etchings on it right now. Can you see anything else? I just can't compare when it comes to the kind of detail work my dad can do on septium. Anything else? Okay, that's it. Hey, what's up, Ashka? Thanks for hanging out. Sure. Yeah, take care of whatever you need to. Okay. Do I have enough? No, I'm short by a little bit. One fine crystal, I tell you what. Queen. It's been a while since I've been this excited to do a job, that's for sure. Okay, this is the friend of our dad. Well, I guess Uni won't be able to live under my roof forever. Maybe I should start looking for a husband for my daughter right now, like Renan's mother is looking for him. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, okay. Papa? I'm only 7 years old. 7 years old is old enough for certain cultures, parents in their head anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking. Start looking for you. I'm gonna start shopping around for you. Recently, my husband and father have started opening it up to each other. I'm so glad. There's nothing better than having a warm and loving family. Well, that's nice. Okay. My daddy's here. He just came home and he even said he would play with me later. Yay! Well, if it isn't the two bracers from the other day. Wait, you're the mine chief from the Malga. I want you to know that you really helped me out the other day. The monster scare has finally settled down too, so I was finally able to make it home for the first time in a while. My husband finally came home from the mine. Wonder how many days it's been since he was here before now. My daughter is ecstatic and I've prepared a wonderful meal to celebrate. It's been a while since we've eaten together as a family. Okay. Oops. Okay, this way. Are you really headed to Bose? I should have guessed you'd know. You're always one of the first to hear everything. There's a little something we need to check on, so that's why we're headed to Bose. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving. Oh, I want to tag along. Take me with you. I don't think that would be a good idea. But I'm concerned about other incidents happening. I get so worried. Okay. I waffled back and forth for a bit, but in the end I decided to go with him to the Queen's birthday celebration as a couple. My mother is already going with her friends. I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to go with him. Okay. Catnap, okay. This is the cat lady. We found her cat. Side. This is the guy who is my spirit animal. He just loves eating. Munch, munch, munch. Gulp, gulp, gulp. That reminds me, I saw the boss here in town. I better be careful so he doesn't catch me ditching work. Yeah, he ditches work so he can eat. Uh-huh. What's with all the baggage? Actually... Oh, I see. I'd be worried too, if I were in your shoes. You should probably get going then. Waiting around certainly isn't your style. You're right, I'll be going then. Okay. I saw something flying away from the south. It was too big to be a bird, so it makes me wonder what it was. These old eyes could have been playing tricks on me, though. Wholesome pasta. Maybe I should buy it, because then whenever I eat something, I think I learned the recipe. Learned wholesome pasta recipe, there you go. Okay, let's shop. French fries, Okay, let's get one of each. Yes. Okay, and let's talk. That reminds me, I heard the mayor's place got robbed. Breaking into the mayor's home, and of all places, now that's what I call bold. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt. I've made up my mind. I'm going to believe in the man my daughter chose to marry. I'm sure he'll work hard to be independent and make my daughter happy. maybe I'll just see what I can do to help him out. Oh, that's nice of you. It appears that the new menu is being well received. The menu that Alyssa thought up is especially popular. I might as well hire a new waitress and get Alyssa to help me in the kitchen full time. Okay. So popular, we're running out of ingredients. This is terribly ineffective, so I think we'll need to re-examine how we stock our goods. Okie dokie. Okay, Ashton hardly ever comes home from his job at the checkpoint. Grandson Luke is off playing somewhere every day. It makes me feel a tad bit lonely. Husband has been talking with Pat about a lot of things. We've finally become a close family. Okay. I read in the liberal news that Bose has been hit by a recent string of burglaries. Speaking of Bose, it's the economic center of Liberal. There sure are a lot of people with criminal minds these days. I didn't realize it till now, but my dad knows a lot of stuff. Adults are amazing. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I talk to this person? Armand, yes. I invited her to the Queen's birthday celebration. She said yes. I'm going to have to get a part-time job and save up some cash. You should probably be doing that first before you ask people out. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? Then in that case, could I ask a favor of you? I wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? Accept. Sweet. Hidden quest. Sure, we'll do it. It shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. Man, I love how the side quests are like woven into like the natural exploring of the game. There's hidden quests and like you get rewarded for just talking to NPCs through their dialogue being updated to current events that are going on through the game, and you get like hidden quests. So all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein and Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. I taught the children about the Bracer Guild in our last lesson. Luke was especially attentive. I guess for young boys, bracers are like heroes. Okay, there shouldn't be anything up here. Yeah, it's nothing. Okay. Let's see. Who's that outside? My father-in-law has been giving me job advice. Coming from an industry veteran, there's a lot I can learn. It seems I've been pretty conceited over my work in the past. Feel pretty embarrassed about it now. Okay. Hey, there it is. It showed up. Oh, you haven't left? In order to reach Bose, you'll need to head west on the Milk Main Road. I'll contact the Bracer Guild branch and let them know you're coming. Make sure to be extra careful while you're away. Shara, I heard that you're taking these two and heading to Bose. Yep, that's right. Without Cassius around, will I be able to handle the jobs? What are you babbling about? You're supposed to be a man, right? The work may get a bit tougher to deal with while we're gone, but I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. I'll do my best. Okay. Okay. We can't upgrade our orbital slots yet. Let's double check if we can buy anything in the store. Okay. Poison seal blind. I'm not too worried about that. We have revives. EP. Ooh, liberal news issue 2. The airliner Lind has vanished. Accident, incident, details inside. Okay. Fresh milk. Let's make some more cookies. Nice, these are cheap. Let's buy 10 of these. Right. Yeah, okay. Only ingredients. He wasn't selling like actual whole food. Okay, let's cook something. Let's make pasta. Sit down. Heals HP for all. A heaping dish of pasta with strips of meat. A manly meal. Yes. Oh, so you have to eat it when you make it. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, I should have realized that. Okay, let's these are to go, so we can make that. Okay. 5 maple cookie. Oh, it takes 5 milk flour to make 1. Oh. Okay, let's buy flour then. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Okay, we are off on our journey. Oh, there's a chest here I still haven't taken care of because I wasn't strong enough yet. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's save, just in case I get destroyed. But I have a 3rd person and I'm much higher level, so it should be fine now. Monsters appeared. Okay, let's do this. Let's...
Come on.
Let's see. Oh, come on. And he survived it. Come on. Focusing power. What the heck?
Piece of cake.
Topaz Talisman. You open the empty chest and stare inside. The chest stares back accusingly. Okay. Okay, he has this. Prevent blindness. Okay. She has nothing. What does this do? A talisman crafted from a type of septium. The wearer's attack and defense will become earth-based. What's her affinity? All quartz okay. All time. All wind. Well, that's what she has in it. We'll leave it off for now, I guess. We'll see if that kind of accessory becomes useful in the future. Vert Bridge. Okay. West Bow City, 420 Selk. Okay. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've ever been so busy in my life. I guess this is no time to be fishing or reading books. I just bought this book, but I guess I'll give it to you. Oops. The chief would be livid if he caught me with this. Carnelia, Chapter 2. Okay. Hello there, are you headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the chief warrant officer next door. Okay. Oops, I left on accident. Okay, nothing back here. Okay. Oh, we also got those 2 books. Oh, we're missing the first issue because we gave the first issue to our dad, and I don't remember if we had access to chapter 1 of this. Okay, news. Breaking story, disappearance of the Lind. Gone without a trace, where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lind vanished over East Bose airspace while en route to Roland. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army, the missing Lind, yielded no clues, leaving all parties baffled. In response, Army declared flights cancelled. Passengers fate unknown. Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation reports that 17 were aboard the Lind at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of missing persons are understandably concerned, but remain hopeful. Probability of accident is low, says expert. Orbital Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred. Rumors and theories abound. Was it a conspiracy perpetrated by the Royal Army and a covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Jaegers in this world are pretty much mercenaries. They call them like Jaeger groups or something like that. So when you see Jaegers, just think mercenary. Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom. Some have even suggested that the Lind came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point, as no real evidence has been found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglaries in Bose, but thus far, no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all due to Army regulations prohibiting general public policy that I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. Society's crystal stolen in daring robbery. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Roland Mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers, us, came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item, but the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family during the incident. Um, we deeply regret that the criminals escaped, says a Roland Bracer representative, but please know that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them, and will continue the pursuit for however long it may take. Culture, touring ancient sites, the Roland region, and the Esmalas Tower. We went there also. The Esmalas Tower lies a few hundred sail to the north of Roland City. Along the Malga Trail, its turquoise green visage is the only real landmark for as long as the eye can see, counting as one of the 4 tetrasyllac towers. Its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. The exciting location is as old as Liberl itself, and modern research utilizing our latest orbital technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure while posing still others. Okay. Fictional novel published. Oh, I don't know if I want to read these. Yeah, it's a fictional novel. But this is kind of like an update of what we've been doing, so I'll probably read the Liberl news. Okay. Ulfe isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Charizard, right? If I remember correctly, right? I like to call her Charizard. Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Lind, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Received gate pass. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hawken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, I can't say any more about the matter. But if you intend to investigate the incident, please do with discretion. I pray to Eidos for Cassius' safe return. Interesting. Alright, we got one. Handed over gate pass. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Remote control, okay. This world has a little bit of like, not so much steampunk technology, but like kind of like it. It's kind of a cross between the Final Fantasy like crystal technology and Steam. It's like, yeah, it borrows a little bit from it. All right, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. The Eisen Road, which runs north off the East Boast Highway, is blockaded right now. For those heading to the north border, they'll have to go to Bose first and then wait until the road reopens. Hi, are you headed to Bose? We are currently in a state of emergency. We are looking for any suspicious individuals among those heading from Bose to Roland. Okay. Warrant Officer Dine. What do we have here this time? Bracers? Traveling the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. Okay. If you heard that motorcycle, it's because my window's open. Mad Roper, a tentacled monster that wafts through the air, divides after being wounded. Oh, okay. It's weak against fire and wind. Okay, so let's wind it.
Seems you came up short.
She's so sassy. Okay, let's go pick a fight with this thing. A large monster is prowling around. Oh, this is probably a side quest from the Bracer Guild, like another extermination, like a monster's on the road. It's dangerous, kill it. Yeah, let's kill it. Okay, okay, thankfully their movement range is pretty limited. Gives me a little time to set up. They're tough though.
Come on.
Well, they're weak against wind. Queen Scorpion, King Scorpion. A large multi-legged arthropod with a very potent poison in the barb of his tail. A large multi-legged arthropod with a paralyzing toxin in the barb of his tail. Okay. Okay, and I said it's weak to wind. How long will it take to cast? Okay, not long. So we will heal ourselves. Oh, no, let's... Yes, miss. Oof. Oof. Okay, we thinned the herd a little bit. That's good. Let's heal again. Okay, let's airstrike this guy. He survived it. Alright, yeah, these two. Should kill them. Okay. Oh, so paralysis doesn't stop you from taking a turn, it stops you from using attack and craft. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's just go over there. 233. Oh, whoops. They don't take physical damage. Okay, fine. Just magic then.
Piece of cake.
Lucky Fang. Okay, whatever that is. Exterminated monster on East Post Highway. Okay, let's that's probably the most cost-effective way to heal. Okay, there we go. North Nebel Valley. I don't think we're going there. I think the game wants us to go to Bose. Okay. Any chests? What is that? Kind of looks like a mushroom, but with a snake head. Let's see. Mushroom. There you go. Mushroom snake. Weak against water. A monster inhabiting the woodlands hunts with its poisonous fangs. May call for backup.
Oh, are we done already?
What's that headed this way? Well, if it isn't Sherazard, how have you been? Fine. I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. Oh, I guess he's a bracer. I'm sure that you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transportation. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know of something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lurgren about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests, and ask Lugren about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Oh. Dang it, I hate when this happens. Unfortunately, like, you have, like, everyone in your party running around, which is kind of cool and immersive, but if any of them gets touched, it's a surprise attack on you, so you're at a disadvantage. Even though you avoided them with the person you were controlling, like the main person in your party you're controlling, it's just kind of annoying. Okay. Oh, come on.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Heals 250 HP, cures poison. Okay. This is a Halo mold. Weak against water and fire. A monster inhabiting hard bedrock. Its massive claws boost its boast of incredible strength. Okay. Dang it. Shouldn't have run away. Got surprise attack, but it's only one guy, so it's okay. Oh, come on.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay, north, Hawken Gate. Bows. Okay. Bows North Block. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bows, which sits at the heart of the Bows region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Liberl, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bows Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Okay, right over there means... No, that's out of town. Okay. Here it is, right here. Yeah. Oh, Charizard, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugren? Or is it Lugron? Lugren, I don't know. Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means that these 2 kids with you are Cassius's children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugren, and I oversee the Bows branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugren. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the army and the guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great. Now it looks like things are are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild, hates Bracers in fact. It seems he makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general? That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that Bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way... Hold on. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. Jesus. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. He has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugrin will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Oh, sure. Our names go here and... Okay. Alright, it looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle, and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20 hours, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Okay, let's go snooping around for a little bit. Okay, revenue monster. Client, Elder Ryzen, 1500 Mira, difficulty medium. A ferocious monster has been sighted along the trail behind Revenue Village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. See me in the village, okay. Ingredient Seeker Gwen, difficulty low. I'm in a bind right now as I seem to be lacking a certain ingredient. Tender poultry times 5 to me. Gwen at the restaurant, okay. Pretty sure, yeah, I got that. Clear. Bracer Guild, 1000 Mira. Ferocious monster known as a King Scorpion has been spotted roving the East Coast Highway. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Okay, it's the same. Okay. East Bowes Monster. That was Mira 4 BP. Current rank Junior Bracer 7th class. Good work. It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. Okay, let's do the ingredient one. Do we have 5 tender poultry? Tender poultry. We do. Okay, where's the restaurant? This is it, I think? Yeah. Okay. Good day to you and welcome to Anteros. Do you have a reservation? Nope. Is this a restaurant then? 'Tis as you say, yes. I am the manager, Lecter. I tend to the restaurant's needs while the owner is away. Herein, the best quality ingredients and servers await you, amounting to the greatest dining experience of your life. I personally guarantee that if you partake in our delicacies, you will emerge full and satisfied. Please come this way, I will gladly show you to a table. Wow, this guy's got a lot of confidence in his restaurant, and I must admit, it certainly does look like a nice place. Yeah, but he's a bit pushy, don't you think? I mean, when I see this place, my first thought is, cha-ching! We'd go broke if we ate here. Ah, it's not cheap, that's for certain. If one wished to stay for a full-course dinner, let's see. It would require the bounty from 30 large monsters at minimum to gather enough mirror. Oh, dear lord. Yeah, not for me, thanks. At that price, I'll gladly go to a street vendor. Deep-fried palm on a stick, palms in a blanket. Okay, who do I turn in the thing to? And this flavor hasn't changed one bit, it's as good as ever. I hear the owner of this place changed a few years back, but the quality certainly hasn't dropped any. If anything, the food's gotten better since. Nice. Okay, what do you say? Shack? Okay. We've begun running out of certain goods here in Bowes. And while we have no means of eliminating the problem, we can at least try to make it better, if only slightly. Okay. Army regulations along with the grounding of the airships have a definite effect on business that cannot be ignored. I need to reopen negotiations and get things squared away as soon as possible. Okay. Welcome. Here for a good meal. If so, please let me show you to a table. Okay. My goodness, what a restaurant. It's just as glorious as I'd hoped it would be. But up until now, we've just been admiring it from afar. Okay. What should I order? I wonder. Hot. Spicy food is just the thing for an old man like myself. Brings back the old appetite, something fierce. I must say, this coriander-infused duck dish really does the trick. That sounds delightful. I bet I could eat another 2 of these easy. We've come from the capital for food and shopping. The capital is quite lively, but I must admit this town gives it a run for its money. I often vacation with Marion. We have similar interests and obnoxious amounts of money to spend them on. Well, good for you. Though my goal this time was more shopping than food. One can never have too many Dinadile wallets or Rhino cider salad bowls after all. Okay. Well, when you're rich, you always try to find ways to spend your money, I guess. I am the sommelier here. If you have any questions or concerns regarding wine, I will be more than happy to address them for you. Okay. Yes, can I help you? Hello. We're here with the Bracer Guild and we have a delivery. Hand it over tender poultry ×5. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. It was no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as racers is all about. Yes, it's just like Estelle said. And now with the airliners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for all of us. I really appreciate you saying that, but the little bit of mirror I'm paying just doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the one served here at Antero's? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to be giving out your recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you've got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and her sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. That's pretty profound. A recipe, in the end, is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways the end flavor turns out. Learned liberal omelette recipe. Neat. Score! We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try it. How rude. What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See, now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come in and enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while too. Okay, completed. Okay, what do you say? To a chef, each and every day is lived in pursuit of flavor. When the flavor stops, it's time to put the kitchen knife down once and for all. One must never be satisfied. Recipes must never stop evolving. Complacency disqualifies you as a chef. A complacent chef is no chef at all, far as I'm concerned. This guy's pretty intense. It's kind of scaring me. Yeah, he has the eyes of a pro. A really skilled, really psycho sort of pro. Can I play the piano? Come on, I'll play it. Okay, so we can report that quest. Ingredient Seeker, 800 Mira, 3 BP. Current rank is Junior Bracer 7th class. Good work. Okay. Reported. Pine Avenue Village. I don't know where that is. Okay. Landing port. Bose Market. Hotel. Let's heal up. How much does it cost? Welcome. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. Okay. Rest and recover. 60. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. I'm so busy today. I want to hurry and finish all these terrible jobs and then head out on the town. Okay. Oh, this is like the VIP room.
One day, I'm gonna be a merchant and live in a big mansion. Good luck with that one. If you haven't noticed, not every merchant can live in a big home. Okay. Okay, what is this? Mayor's residence. Okay, we're gonna save that for a little. Where does this go? South block. So I'll be running the show starting today, huh? Excellent. Now it's time to make some real money. Yeah, ha ha. Okay, Charizard. Already open, already open. Okay, so she has four slots already open. Josh has 3 open. Estelle has 3 open. 80. Okay. I can only open Estelle's. Okay, quartz. Okay with what we got. Wow, fancy showcase. I haven't seen my boss around recently. I wonder if he's gotten sick or something. Oh man, I'm super disoriented now. Like, where am I? North block. Good afternoon and welcome. Take a look around if you see and see if there's anything you like. Oops. Okay. Stun rod, dual razors. Leather jacket. Dang, and here I thought I had a lot of money now. I guess not. Let's go with weapons first, I guess. Okay. Give me the rod. Razors. And this. Okay. Let's equip. A leather whip interwoven with a thin chain for more power. Okay. What do these say? Ultra thin blades made for cutting. A full-blown fighting staff with heavy metallic core. Okay, we can sell off that crap now.
else can we buy? Okay, we got weapons covered. Who gets the armor we can buy? Oh, we could almost buy a pair of work boots too. Okay, let's do that. Let's sell. We need like 71 Mira. Let's do this. Well, that's more than I thought I'd get. Okay, let's do that. Okay, cool. Buy a robust tailored jacket made of thick leather. Thick. Okay, let's buy 2 of these. Let's convert some more. Let's do 4. Can buy 1 more of these. And we are broke, but everyone gets a nice leather jacket. Looking cool in their leather jackets. Okay, we'll have to save up for 3 of these. Okay, well, I think we're okay. We're okay for now. Let's see. It's important for people to have hobbies in their old age, so I don't see why you have to get so mad about mine. Don't you realize you're just going to turn into a wrinkled old prune getting angry all the time? But that's not what I'm mad about. The thing I'm mad about is the fact that he doesn't have the decency to say 1 word before he leaves. How many years does he expect me to keep yelling at him for the same thing? What are they talking about? Oh, that was a scary look. Huh, I wonder what they're talking about. Okay. Modena? That's strange. I would have thought that my husband would be home by now. With my daughter at home now, it seems like we can finally enjoy a meal together as a family for the first time in ages, but... Could my husband have gotten in an accident? I'm starting to get worried. I come all the way back here to be with my family and my father's nowhere to be found. And he's the one who said to come back to Bose as soon as possible. What's going on? My mother's worried, so maybe I'll just give a call to the place where he was staying. Okay. You have a very fancy bonnet. That's the Ormond thing. That's... Man, it's gonna take some time to get familiarized with this. Oops. Okay, South Block. trying to find East Block because that's where oh, Septian Church. That's where the letter. Oh no, this is it. This is it. Because the pastor guy is wants to deliver to the other guy. Welcome to the Septian Church. Are you here to worship? I'm impressed to see people as young as yourselves concerned with spiritual matters. Yeah, that's totally why we're here. La la la, we're finally here. This day has finally arrived. After my husband is done worshiping here, it's off to the Bose Market to buy. As we were arriving in Bose, the airliner flights were cancelled. And right in the middle of my pilgrimage too. That's funny, like he's all about the spiritual stuff and she's like, bye. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Ho ho ho. Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Ho ho ho, is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... Ah, yes. He's come up with a new formula. Eh? New formula for what? Oh ho! Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine known throughout Liberal for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at Gransel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as Father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We Bracers also use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis, so in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us, but it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. English dub, yeah. I'm sure more, there are other people who are a little bit more traditionalist and stuff, but I'm okay with it. Generally I'm okay with it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you spending your precious time here. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Ho ho ho! Yeah, har har har, whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Eidos, goddess of the firmament, please protect these souls. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. You played this game when you were in middle school like 8 years ago? Yeah, unfortunately it was one of the games I missed. I recently started playing Trails of Cold Steel, and I thought I'd go back, so that's why I'm playing this now. But yeah, unfortunately I missed it. Complete. What do they say? Not this again. Please, Lila. This is my one and only chance. To do what? Okay, that leaves town, I guess. Okay, we're back in this area. Oh, Bracer Guild. Port. Letter carrier, 800 Mira 2 BP. Junior Bracer 7th class. Good work. Okay, what else? Revenue monster. Okay. I'm wondering if we should go do that now, or it'll be on the way of the main story quest anyway. Okay, where does this go? South block. Okay, we've been here. Whoops. Console path. Let's see. Yeah, I think we've explored this whole city. I'm not sure. Those merchants enjoy the freedom of the market system here, but we also have a rule to always keep our word. And for that reason alone, we are very strict about meetings and punctuality. Okay. It's certainly been a while since the army clamped down on things, and at this point, because of it, we're definitely going to be in the red this month. My dad works in the trade business, and our family has been doing the same job for generations. But I don't think I'm cut out to be a merchant. Okay, apparently there were only 2 blocks north and south. Okay, yeah, looks like it. Okay, where's the mayor's house? This one. Wish you have a good time going to bed. School awaits. For sure, man. Take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now, I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Manor's residence, or mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I am sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return at any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person with big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore. Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. Accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Oh, okay, I guess that, the 2 ladies in front of the chapel was them. Okay, I forgot how to get there already. Who are you? Okay. Uh-huh, okay, cool. That's the hotel. I guess it's on the south block. Yeah.
is it? No? I don't know where I'm going. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Huh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. Leela. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come to here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Ha, well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Okay, so it's right, the chapel's right there, and it's next to, okay. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up? You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we're just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Wow, she's pretty leftist. She's like she's trying to put a regulation on the market, which is good. Some regulation, because then you'll have too much of a dichotomy between the haves and have-nots. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Phew. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean you're... Hehe, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Huh, so the owner is also the mayor? I'm assuming she inherited it. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. I would definitely agree. Most people who come into that kind of power and money have a very self-deserving attitude towards that kind of thing. Very entitled attitude towards that kind of thing. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Wow, I love this lady. She is very reasonable. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running this show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, madam. Lila produced a sheet of paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Maybell. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Received Mayor Maybell's letter. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be pretty safe, a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. If it feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. That's not exactly true because there are two types of lies. There's the lie of commission and the lie of omission where you're leaving out something. But it's not necessarily that because like you are technically not being asked of your identity in the first place, and he has a vested interest, a vested bias against bracers. So it's a very gray area of contention. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called Hawken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Okay. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Hawken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hawken Gate, here we come. Okay, I still don't know where this village is. I kind of want to do this first. Ravenue Village. Oops, come on. How do I switch tabs? There we go. Towns. Oh, that's just tooltips or whatever. Okay. That's east. That's where we're supposed to go. Okay. This is Mayor. Can I get more information, please? Assuming the village. West Bose Highway. Okay. Okay, we're going the right way towards the village. Ravenue Village, 287 Selk. Dang it. Okay, let's reset the fight. Or leave it entirely. Chest, there we go. Reviving bomb. What the heck is that? Looks like a walrus chicken. read that. Rockpecker. Speak to fire. An avian monster can knock you senseless with a single attack. Only goes after males. Why? Hey, what's up, Rakimus? 123? Did I say Rakimus? Thanks for hanging out.
Seems you came up short.
Hey, level up. Ravenant Village. And okay, I'm just making sure there's no like chests. Crone Pass. Okay. I get like every once in a while I get like a frame drop. I wonder if it's because I went into the settings and set this to 1080p when it's just it would rather run in its native like 640p or whatever. It's stuttering less now that the VSync is on again, and there was like a little bit of screen tearing before when I turned it off. I wonder if I should just put it back to the default settings. Okay. Chupacabra! Oh shoot. A blood-sucking plant from the mountains leaches blood from its prey, weak against fire. $230. I think we could do just regular attacks. La Chupacabra.
We're good to go.
So this is Ravenant Village, huh? This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. This village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about the place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. Is pretty much the way of your father. It's pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that? There's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. Hehe, that's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you two to take on that challenge if you have some time. Okay. General goods. Hi there, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Welcome to Ravenous Village. Okay. Milk, eggs, luscious orange. Hey kids. So, who are you guys anyway? Merchants from Bose? Since this is Louis we're talking about, he's probably mistaken. He's probably just been looking at the stars too much if you ask me. I know what I saw, and I told them so, too. Talking about an airship? Okay, the Moonlight Path restaurant, okay. The Moonlighter, a game about a store, is a fantastic game. It's a dungeon crawler. Plus you run a store. It's a little bit like Recettear if you've ever heard of that game. Welcome. Are you here to stay the night? How much is it? 60? Man, you have the same price as the big city. I hope your beds are good. Are you guests? I apologize, but I'm in the middle of getting everything ready for the day right now. Okay. I mean, this is a lovely, quaint town you have. But I don't know if you should be charging the same price as the big city. Okay. What's this? Just a house? Oh, is everyone in this town like named after like a fruit or something? Orange? So let me guess. Are you here to buy fruit? I'm sorry to say this, but my husband is outside. If you need to speak with him, would you mind going down, or mind going to the orchard? Okay. Okay, let's see. This year's weather is good, and it looks like any kind of fruit will ripen up nicely. It's almost lunchtime. I better finish up these few jobs here myself. Okay, chicken. Hi there. Did you come to see the orchards? It's not like they're going anywhere soon, so take your time and look around. Man, I just can't get Gray to listen to any common sense. About what? Is there fishing in this game? There's fishing in Trails of Cold Steel. Okay, we already went in here. Okay, what is is this? Elder's house. Huh? Might you be the ones from the Bracer Guild? Did you see the request on the bulletin board? Yep, we sure did. This is wonderful. My name is Ryzen, and I guess you could say that I'm the elder of this village. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's been a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So do you know what kind of monster has taken up residence in the area? No, I don't think anyone has gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mine was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see, so it lies in wait, huh? It's going to be a bit of a pain to find then. It looks like we'll just have to hit the trail and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned and people stopped going up that way, we had believed that the monsters had gone into slumber. So why in the world is one appearing now? It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep villagers from worrying, I had Figaro standing guard at the gate and not told anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. Okay. The people left in this village are those who managed to live through the flames of war 10 years ago. I hope we can continue to work together. Okay. Whose house is this? Locked. Septian Calendar 1192. Here rest the souls of 6 righteous people who lost their lives in the flames of war. Leif, Abel, Nicole, Wilhelm, Irena, and Miska. May you all find rest with the goddess. Okay. I'm sorry to say this, but no one's allowed beyond this point. I shouldn't be telling you this, but there have been rumors going around that there's a vicious monster out on the trail behind the village. Yeah, we already talked to the village elder about it. What? So does that mean you're with the Bracer Guild? Yep, that's right. Oh man, it's a good thing you're here. The season to plant saplings is almost upon us. It would help out a lot if you could exterminate the monster before things get really busy around here. Anyway, be cautious out there. Okay, let's save, because we haven't saved in a while. Time is it? Okay. This music reminds me of Chrono Cross, if you've ever played that. I don't think Estelle's Firebolt will kill it, so let's just sure it up. Put some damage on this guy first. says 237. Oh, I guess it would have. They have HP of 230, but still. This guy doesn't have any fire attacks, so.
Piece of cake.
Royal Leaf, okay. I guess that's it. Fate Spinner. Not particularly weak to any element. Lucky Fang. A large monster lurking in the mountains attacks with a surprising speed for its size. There's a monster that looks similar to this in Trails of Cold Steel. I think it's the same. I'm not sure. Fate Spinner. Okay, let's
Someone's been naughty.
Oh yeah, naughty. He's so sassy. I'm guessing they modeled the character Sarah Valenstein from Trails of Cold Steel after her. Okay, let's see. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Let's do this! That's that then. Let's move out.
Yikes, that scared the poop out of me. I wasn't expecting a monster to pop out like that. It looks like it followed the sound of our footsteps and then attacked us. It almost caught us completely off guard too. If it had attacked one of the villagers, who knows what might have happened. It's a good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran into it. Agreed. Anyway, we should get back and report to the village elder. Right. Okay, let's go. Okay, which way was it? This? Is there anything else over here? Abandoned mine. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. There's a chest over there. Just a terror bomb. Godzilla 2019 is not good. Oh, I probably wasn't gonna see it in the theater anyway. Let Toho do Godzilla, not America. Well, I mean, it's all about money, and they probably, you know, got the license and stuff like that. So I guess, you know, they could do what they want. You can't see shit because it's always dark. Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, it's the Rockpecker. They're entitled to do it. Just, yeah, if people don't want to see it, then they can see the reviews, and then word will spread that it's not very good. So it'll all balance itself out in the end.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, what's over here? Oh, boo. I should probably heal. Okay, let's do some fire strikes.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Oh god.
It can't be.
Okay, beast steak, okay.
short.
So many branching paths. So many. What the heck are those? Roly-poly? Doesn't sound right. Multi-legged arthropod that spews poisonous gas. The gas it ejects has a range of effects. Okay.
Not now.
Seems you came up short.
Okay, let's... There's poison. Let's give this to her. Yay, learn recipe for milk crepe. And we'll give... Real outdoor treat. She seems like a meat eater. Yay, beefsteak. Oh, we could have used this to cure the KO. Okay, we'll use this next time. French fries, nice. Okay, this is more than likely a monster fight. Alright, let's do this. Oh, snot. Reduced to searching empty chests? That's really sad. I love the snarky comments. You devs, oh my goodness, you're great. What was it? Death blow something something? Ah, here we go. Elemental, time elemental value, 100% kills enemy, but quartz breaks. I'm assuming this doesn't work on bosses. Okay, we'll save that for now.
We're good to go.
Okay. I think we've searched everything. Oh, it's you guys. I just felt some sort of tremor, so the monster came out after all, did it? Teehee, and we took care of it too. Are you serious? Yep, consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Thank Eidos, this is wonderful news. It would have been a real mess if we had a monster trouble pop up any later. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favor. I know there's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Thanks, we'll do that, thanks. Okay. Which way do we go? Which way do we go now? Which way do we go? I already let the village elder know you were successful in exterminating the monster. Oh, it's you young bracers again, is it? I've heard the news. You exterminated the monster on the trail behind the village, did you? Yes, we did it somehow, I guess. It was pretty tough in the end. Now it looks like we'll be able to plant our saplings this year without any more worries. I'm really grateful to you all. We may not have much to offer, but please know you are always welcome here. We appreciate that, sir. Okay. Okay, we already read that. Okay, this is nothing. Down there, nothing really. Okay, I guess we just go back to town. Okay, Revenue Monster. 1500 Mira, 4 BP. Junior Bracer, 7th class still. Okay. That's it, I think. Yeah. We just have to do the main quest, which is... oh, heading east out of town. Let's check out the shop. We haven't fully explored the market and what we can buy. All of my products are made with a woman's touch, and they're just as good as anyone else's, if not better. Work helmet, an essential piece of headgear for laborers. The flat defense. Yeah, in general, I'd rather take flat defense over than like protects from blind or whatever. Of course, there are situations where that kind of stuff would be useful. And +3 for all 3 of them. Laundry pole turned weapon, ingenious or pathetic? Used by pro chefs and sometimes in domestic disputes. No, don't attack each other in disputes. Okay, let's 3 of those. How much is this worth? 100. Okay, let's equip. The mayor just stopped by a minute ago and gave us some advice on how to run our business. She was even kind enough to teach me about setting out goods and how to address customers. And after that, she bought some dishes from us. I love looking for bargains. Whenever there are antiques to be found, I just can't ignore it. Okay. You have a fancy hat and a cane. Each month, one shop in the market receives an award from the mayor, and last month my shop was chosen for being the most scrupulous. Now I just feel like working all the harder. Interesting. It looks like the mayor's got her own ideas about how to make the economy grow here in Bose. Yeah, she may be young, but you can definitely see that she's really supporting the market. Pharmacy, huh? Petrify. Oh, thanks for the follow, Darkman1233. Appreciate it. We had only thought about profit. Mayor Maybell was exactly right about us when she got angry. We were on the verge of straying from the path of a merchant. Okay. Tricolored rice, miso. Okay, nothing for now. When you start a business here, you can receive aid from the city. Wow, Bose is really a city of commerce, just like everyone says. Yeah, that's because since Mayor Maybell's father's time, the city has supported this place. The reason we've all been able to have our own stores like this is because of the late Mayor Maybell's father. Yet I regret to say I've caused a bit of trouble for the mayor. I've brought disgrace upon the merchants of Bose. Okay. Ooh, French fries. Need 5 for 1, I guess, so let's buy 25, and we can make 5 sets of French fries. Okay. That leads outside, I assume? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Originally, I was a commissioned officer in the Royal Army. But for some reason I couldn't give up my dream, so I left it all behind and opened up the shop. My wife fought me tooth and nail about this, so I've got to work hard to make her understand why I chose this path. My daughter, on the other hand, is happy about my business. Okay. Oh, hi Dorothy, what are you up to? Well, don't you all have shining faces today? Okay, now smile for the camera, please. It looks like she can't hear you. Yeah, I guess she's off in her own little world again. Okay. If you want to get your hands on advertised items, you'll have to camp out in front of the market well before it opens. That's pretty much the basic of all basics for shoppers. Okay. I forgot what I was supposed to buy. And this is after my mom let me come here all by myself. Oh, poor thing. Well, maybe I should just go home and ask again. I recently started helping here around the store, but I'm still learning the ropes. I actually still get embarrassed trying to invite customers to look at our wares. I know I'm going to have to do something to change my attitude, but... Okay, confectionery. Ooh, sweet sponge cake, floral jelly. A fluffy, fresh baked cake, sweetly melts in the mouth. A refreshing herbal jelly, best when chilled. Okay, let's, okay, let's convert Mira. Some of these. Oops, forgot I have to do this. There. Yes. Okay, let's buy one of each. And hopefully learn the recipe. Okay. The pure smile of the girl who works here at this shop is to die for. Damn, bro. In fact, I come here to buy sweets several times a day just to see her smile. Aww. Teehee, I feel sorry for my husband. I feel kind of lucky that our flight was cancelled. Now I'll be able to spend more time shopping. I've been doing business here since back in the days when this was an open-air market. In other words, I'm the most senior merchant here in the market. So I guess you're a real veteran here then, huh? Yeah, we're talking more than 40 years ago when I started up this business. And at that time, there wasn't a wonderful building here like you see now. Bose may have changed a lot, but the air of excitement you see here is one thing that hasn't. Okay. Magazine stand. Okay. I have this one already. I should have bought 2 of issue 1, but I gave the other one to our dad, so I won't have a complete set. Okay, let's buy. Oh, I don't have enough. Hold on. Let's convert. Not enough still. Okay. That's it, I guess. Whenever I come by this place, I always find myself stopping in. Since I basically come here every day, I probably know where things are in this place better than the shop owner himself or herself. I guess if I wanted to talk to Rowan, I'd have to hike over a mountain, huh? There's no way I could get my wife to do that with me. But at this rate, the cost of lodging is only going to pile up. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everyone in here. Okay. Oh, do we have enough money to stay in the hotel? Yeah, let's just make sure that we're at full health and EP before we leave. Just check my The music's gonna cut off, unfortunately. I haven't fixed that situation, but I'm gonna check something real quick. Not that. Okay. Okay, there we go. And save. Hold it right there. The Haken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Mabel's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Mabel's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Mabel is the one in charge over the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Okay, what is this? It looks like it still has an eggshell over its head. Remera. Okay, a Resvelger chick. It reflects arts with the shell on its head. Can call her backup. Okay, so only physical attacks.
All right, we're good to go.
I guess this must be a mama bird. Resvelgar. I don't know. Weak to fire. An avian monster living in barren wastelands. Incredibly powerful, but weak against fire. Okay. Let's piss it off by attacking its chicks. Why is it called? This one's a and then this one's a Remera. Like, if this is a Resvelger, then wouldn't this just be called a chick? Or, well, I guess there are particular words for like babies of stuff. Like if a baby deer is called a fawn, right? So, okay, whatever. Let's Hadouken this guy. Hadouken! One HP, that's so annoying.
Oh, are we done already?
Erebonia Border Haken Gate. Oh, I know this gate. I've been here in Trails of Cold Steel. Okay. This is the Haken Gate. It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and it is the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you started adjusting to being a racer. Okay. Anything over here? No. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me since I just live on my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait for him there? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar and a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Let me in. Welcome to the Haken Gate. Hey, wait a minute. Did you come here by way of Eisen Road? Okay. You look fancy. That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. I'm a merchant from the Erebonian Empire. And I'm on my way to Bose. Okay. Good day and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, we've got wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. How much is it? 60? No. We're full on health and stuff anyway. Okay, bye. Not learn. Sandwich packed with greens for the health conscious. Okay. We have one of these already. But it cures KO. Just this one, I guess. What a surprise! This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. You enjoyed this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? Ha, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you can say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, you're bracers, no? How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Why would you... Don't just go out and confirm it. Say like, what makes you say that? Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but I'm actually not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Ha! Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Okay. We gotta go now. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of Serenity, Sons of Elegance? I mean, well, freaking Charizard is pretty hot. You didn't say anything about her. Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. How about no? I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Ha! Hey, you three. Also, I don't know if it's gonna be problematic that possibly the barkeep overheard their conversation and now knows that they're bracers. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Ha, you noticed. Everything about you all just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo. Shoo. Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Okay. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Okay. I'm assuming that we'll get more BP if we just not snoop around. As much as I want to snoop around. Okay. This is the end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. Knock. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked with guarding the Hawken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Lynn disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of an airliner going down in Valeria Lake or ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that that's probably not a worst case scenario like am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it would have been a convert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Eidos, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. The Kapua family? The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them. Estelle, you need to keep your mouth shut. Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle. Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland? I had heard some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but... Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Well, you are 16. That's a kid. Come on, let's be real. Maybe a teenager, young adult at best, but you're kids. Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men. He looks pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. Just what is your problem, old man, trying to brush us off like bugs? Humph, you're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pulled underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. I mean, yes and no. Because, like, in general, I am for transparency. Um, it's a tough issue when it becomes to matters of foreign diplomacy and possible war, and and you know, bandits or terrorists or whatever doing stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's if it's a trusted, and I'm gonna go on the fact that our bracers are soon to be trusted, and they have branches worldwide apparently, and they're not you know um, beholden to any one country, that they can be trusted. So yeah, I don't know. Um, Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? That's a little self-righteous, I guess. Because like if you look at other countries who are not as big, that's all they have. They have, you know, militia forces, which are they're pretty much civilians. I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Sheriff's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it, no hostages, or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl. The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. I mean, that's a fair rebuttal, that you have to take action and not necessarily be reactionary. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your heart to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the sky. Trails in the sky. Title drop. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Their reaction. Haha, it looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. Oh shoot, got the sparkles. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties, and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Haha! No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. No. You know, we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me, I mean, please wait for me. Oh god, I hope he doesn't become... I hope he doesn't become like a permanent party member or something. I mean, he's kind of funny, but too creepy. Let me try to introduce myself again. I am Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle, he did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Huh, you've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll just accept Joshua as a substitute. Jesus! Oh man. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now wait a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? Oh man, that's brutal. I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Oh my god. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should have to take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shara, now just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Abracer's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me Hunter of Love. Even Love Stealer. Oops, I skipped it too fast. Are you alright in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Okay. Okay, he shoots a pistol. Leather jacket, work boots. Okay, let's save. It's been 3 hours, so I do need to take a break. So yeah, if you've been hanging with me, yeah, please take a break. Do the same yourself. Water, snacks, all that stuff. It'll be about 10 minutes, so see you then. All right, take care.
Okay, 15 minutes. Just about, not bad. A little over that 10-minute mark, but maybe I should just start saying 15-minute break. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Party of 4. I wonder if that's gonna be the max, or like, there's enough room on the bottom of the screen for like another party member, but I don't know. Because in Trails of Cold Steel, it was a max party of 4 in combat, and then there was like a 5th alternate person. Okay, Oliver is fairly slow. He takes his turn later on, but he has range, so we could leave him in back where he is. Okay, so he already has time stuff. Craft, quick draw, area medium, fires off several rounds in the blink of an eye. Okay, so he's the only one with a area of effect. S-craft.
Take that!
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, let's check out the Tic Tacs again. S-break. Okay, let's. Since she has the what's it called? Rally skill, or encouraging one. Let's move him there. Yeah. And we're gonna put like that, so we keep him away from him. Okay, yeah.
Oh, are we done already?
So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I'd imagined. That building over there is Bose Market now. Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is your first time in Liberal? Huh. I was smart enough to buy a tourist guide book before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook. Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep. After doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anterose, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty penny, a Freudian slip, I guess. A pretty mira if you decide to go with a full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady. I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn miro with that crap? Huh. I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos requires the strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world hear that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugren. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that too. So first, we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Let's see if he actually goes to the store. Let's see how much detail, because this game does goes into a lot of detail. Let's see if he's here. I remember talking to her. Yep, he's here. The marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you, please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'll be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right, and of course I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor's grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why did you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot. Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybelle about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of idols and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Oh, wait for me. Phew. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you racers again. Did you just return from the Hawken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away? A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. Ah, I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor is waiting for you. Oh, we were supposed to report in to the guild first. Hold on, lady. Oh, it's you kids? So, did you find out anything about the incident? Teehee, you bet valuable information at that. Okay. The Sky Bandits and the Kapua family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone. So to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand ransom from the royal family? The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Okay. General Morgan has come here to visit on several occasions. He's a little difficult to describe, but what I can say is that he is a respectable man. There's no doubt about that. No doubt in my mind about that. But in both a good and a bad sense. He has the temperament of a military man. Dealing with complaints from the citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on the new Onsel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. You found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand? The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned much more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with families of the passengers. I imagine that it'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with the Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot leave simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. Hold on, I gotta take care of something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once for all. What's with that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Wright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or sky bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them long ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, "Let's just comb the entire region." I never thought I'd see the day when these words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotion for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. Ha, we were complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's got to know something by now, right? It's true, he arrived in Bose a little before we did. So, I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. The cafe. Takes pride in the fact that people tend to stick around for a long time when they come here. I'm guessing it's probably because a lot of people use this place for business meetings. Or maybe it's just because it's such a half-assed business people feel right at home. I don't know. It seems the development of Orbital Arts was far superior before the Great Collapse. We're still discovering Orbital relics from that era. That's what people mean when they say they've unearthed an artifact. I need to do some research on the Great Collapse thing because I'm still unclear what it is. And I really wish I could play like the games that came before this, but it's, I think, not possible. Insufficient mirror. Okay, let's convert. Okay. Man, I wish learning recipes was as easy as just eating them. Okay, we need to convert more, or let's sell. A couple of these. Both of those. Okay, I got the recipe. The Anterose doesn't feel like a place where you can just sit back and relax, you know? You always feel rushed. That's why I make such a point of trying to give my establishment a comfortable, homey feel, so people know they can take it easy. Yeah, I would rather have that. Murano of the Trino household is kinda like the vice mayor, except she's also kinda runs the place all by herself. The Borden household is pretty influential too, sure, but Miss Murano is the real shadow mayor here, hands down. Okay. Damn that Nigel. We always came in together and worked side by side. I can't believe he'd betray me like that. He's the one who signed the papers to give me a loan when I first started up the business, for goodness sakes. And then he cheated his way up to the top, and now this. What the hell, Nigel? What the hell, I say? Huh. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Ugh, hick. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you bottomless, Shara? Oh please, bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Ina. Okay, apparently Ina can drink a lot. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I drink, my face and the disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely and everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Ina is like a bucket to Shara's sieve, but no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Where am I? Good, you're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're the bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing in Roland? Thought I'd made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you've got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard, are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then? Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means that you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all the booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house, and you seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damned army regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hawken Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendarily voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh great, Idios. Tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Mabel's half right now. So naturally, we met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Adios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to, however. Aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after the incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard something interesting yourself, that being the case. And here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy leech like me. I'll tell you what I know. But rest assured, it's not big news or by any stretch. It's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything, on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua, you're on a roll. Huh. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who had just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship, I told him, maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Aw, you meanie, you raised our hopes, only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying, I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too, what with that information embargo in place and all. Well done, now let's hear that second clue of yours. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be much of use in our investigation. Yeah, well, I can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Okay, the Roland and information from the general. The Kapuas, Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the airship corporations? Good goddess, this is exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely, I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy, post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you, Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating, a little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitnesses report from Ravenou? I say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it. If the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That's true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. Heh, you two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenou then, shall we? Got it. Okay, I'm gonna cut the stream a little short here, because real life stuff. But we got a decent amount done yesterday, and a good amount, decent amount done today. So yeah, unfortunate. But anyway, thanks for anyone who hung out. Super appreciate the follows from Chinese Badass and Darkman. Anyone else who just hung out, even if you were lurking, it's always appreciated because it always makes streams more fun when people are here hanging out, and I appreciate you just spending your precious time hanging out with me. And you're more than welcome to come back against next time. Tomorrow is probably Final Fantasy 15. I'm still doing the Steam code things, but yeah, thanks a bunch, and have a great day. Bye.